Hey everybody, welcome back. So full disclosure, this is take 2 of the talking head portion of this video. We went on vacation to Manteo.
Yeah, Roanoke.
We're on our way to Roanoke, the Lost Colony, and we'll show you that.
There you go.
But we are in Manteo, Manteo, North Carolina, out in the Outer Banks. We were walking along the water yesterday and recorded this portion. But we were so tired. Olivia had issues the night prior, which woke me up at 1, and I had already slept for like 4 hours, so I couldn't go back to bed. So it was just walking dead when we made that video. So
we did you guys a favor by doing this one.
You don't want to see any of that. So we are here. It's our first time on vacation in about 4 months. Yep. So we are very excited to get away. Both Izzy and myself have been extremely busy at work, so we've really been strangers in the night as of late. So it's good for us to just get out, relax, spend some good quality family time together, and that's what we're doing. Little Miss Thing is turning 16 weeks, or 16 weeks.
16 months tomorrow.
We're going backwards.
He's away.
We're 16 months tomorrow, so we'll just give everybody a quick update. So currently at her last doctor's appointment, she was 26 pounds and just under 3 foot tall.
Yeah, 27 inches tall.
Yeah, so about...
No, not 27 inches. She was born 21.
No,
she was 2 feet 7 inches
Neither
tall.
of us are
Oh my gosh.
So just over 2.5 feet tall. Other developmental things, she's got her molar starting to come in. Her right side has already broke through, and her left side, you can start seeing it through the gum. So she did have a bout of diarrhea for a few days. I'm assuming that's when that first molar popped through, because there was nothing else showing any issues with her. So she also runs all over the place now, especially runs away from you as you're trying to pick her up, or when she's doing something wrong and you're going to correct her. She definitely knows how to run and what the purpose of running is.
Yeah, and she has a look on her face like, oh my God.
With this child, I have determined that children are actually cats, because she will look at you as she is doing something wrong with a little look on her face as she's pushing things over and off the tables. So she is definitely part feline. I'm pretty sure she got that from her mom. So along with that, she is climbing over everything. Up the couch, down the couch, up the couch, down the couch, in your lap, out of your lap. She'll climb up the stairs also. Obviously, we are like directly behind her, so that if she slides, we'll stop her. But I did want her to get used to making her way up the stairs. We tried going down with assistance, and not a huge fan. As a matter of fact, the other day she was at the stairs and she was just there whining, waiting to be rescued. Basically, I forgot to close the gate on the stairs, and she went up the first part of the stairs.
I didn't see her at all because our dining room is facing the living room where the stairs are. And we didn't see her.
So normally she's blocked off in the living room by gates, and one of those gates is at the bottom of the stairs, and thank goodness nothing happened.
We heard her whining.
But you know what they say,
maybe
it only takes a second to look away and something bad to happen.
Oh my gosh.
Thankfully, we escaped any major issues with that. But I heard her whining, and I was like, that sound, the location of the sound is weird. So I'm looking in the living room, and I don't see her, and out of the corner of my eye I see her standing at the top of the first flight of stairs just whining. So thank goodness she did not try navigating down the stairs by herself. I truly got lucky on that one. It definitely reminded me about being vigilant, so thankfully I got that reminder without any injuries. So the other thing she does is she's dancing to songs now, specific songs. I mean, she regular dances, but the actual dance moves for songs. So she watches Mother Goose Club, and let's see, what does she like? What dances does she like?
Itsy Bitsy.
Yeah, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, but she'll go like this. But she does it every time that the song comes on. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And then Where is Thumpkin? She'll stand with her hands behind her back and then do this. But instead of this, she'll kind of just do her whole hand. But she understands the concept, and then during Runaway, she'll put her hands back behind her back again.
It's weird. It's like she started speaking in little phrases now. Like okay, she just handed me a shoe. Typically, she'd be like, "You go, you go."
Yeah.
I was like, "Here you go."
Communication is huge. So when she coughs, she'll put her hand over her mouth. So she's learning that.
And when she sneezes now too.
And when she sneezes. So it used to be like she would cough and would say, cover your mouth. And she'd put her hand in and then fake cough a couple times. But there's a few times where she's just out of sight. So she doesn't think anybody's watching her. And she coughs and put her hands over her mouth. So definitely glad that's happening. She'll say thank you 30% of the time when handing something to you or when you hand something to her, so that's good.
She also understands it when we tell her to, because she likes to pick up everything that's on the floor, shoes, flip-flops, what have you. She will understand it when we tell them put it down, or when we tell her put him down.
And she also understands some items, like if I say give me your cup and I'm pointing towards it, she will grab her cup and bring it, and a few other items I can't remember off the top of my head, but she'll her little Elmo Soothie blanket. If you say go get Elmo, she'll get that. So she's doing very well at feeding herself with utensils. Still a little bit of work with the spoon, just trying to keep the arm still while putting it in her mouth. Does great with a fork. Unfortunately, she looks like a serial killer while she's eating.
Looks like her mama.
But hey, it works. And she now starts pointing at things that she wants. Or if she's looking at something, she'll point at it.
She won't stop.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely getting into the whine communication phase, where she'll whine when she wants something.
Bossy face.
Yeah. So we're definitely working on that as best as we can. And then I am known as Papa. So she calls me Papa and calls Mommy Mama. Understands the difference between the two and calls them appropriately. And then she's getting much closer to that good potty training point, because after she goes to the bathroom in her diaper, she'll walk to the room where we normally change her at and bang on the door and say caca. So definitely getting closer there. But with that, she has also understood that she passes gas and
enjoys telling everybody.
Boy, does she have a good time with it. So she will pass gas, look at you dead in the eyes and start laughing. And if she's not remotely near you and passes gas, she will make sure that she comes into your view to lock eyes with you and laugh about it. So, yeah, classy lady right from the get-go. But yeah. So that's enough about us. Anything else you can think of?
Nope.
All right, that's enough about us. We are going to head over here to the Lost Colony, find out why they're lost, probably because they didn't have Google back then, and then we will see what's going on.
You might get canceled saying that.
But if they didn't have Google back then?
Find out why they're lost.
Oh well. I've got like 16 subscribers anyways.
We can't afford it.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Bye. What did you already know?
I didn't even know that Sir Walter Raleigh basically never sailed through the Atlantic. I always thought, he spearheaded it. He had the idea, but of course, Queen Elizabeth didn't want him to leave. So he passed on the project to his, best friend, Sir Glenn something. I didn't know that. I thought Sir Walter Raleigh was the one on the ships, actually.
So he never came? Mm-mm. Or did he come later?
I don't know about that, but there's like 3 journeys from 1584 to 1587. And yeah, he was not on any of those because Ms. Liz did not want him to leave her side. Her side, I guess.
So cool. Let me know if I mess this up. So according to what we're looking at here, we're in Dare County, which is the name of the daughter or of the family. Anamius?
Where at?
The daughter.
Anamias, maybe? Yeah, daughter of Anamias Dare and Eleanor White. So Virginia was the first child of English parents born in America.
And then we are in Manteo, which was actually the chief of the Hatteras Indians. Right. So we're on Cape Hatteras in Manteo in the county of Dare. So this was the lost colony. They are still lost. We did not find them anywhere other than the little defensive position there. We didn't see any other structures, and then the theater, which isn't, you know, historically accurate. But yeah, other than that, it was good to get out and get a little walk in
nature.
So we just tried going to, what is it, Jacob?
Jockey's Ridge.
Jockey's Ridge, which is
the biggest sand dune by the Atlantic.
And it's also apparently the most visited state park in North Carolina. So it's a state park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a huge sand dune area. Well, it's a desert.
Right.
Let me call it what it is. It's a desert. So originally we were going to try to do some sledding down the sand dunes, but apparently we're not in the window for being able to do it. So that was out. So then we were going to try to fly some kites, and the wind wasn't out either. So that was a double no-win situation on that one. But hey, we got out. We experienced it. I don't remember if it was 8 or 9 miles in that we got. No, we got like a quarter of a mile in.
Felt like 8 or 9.
There is no path. It's sand dune the whole time, so there was no stroller. So I don't know if you've recognized yet or not, but Olivia is not very light. She's
not very little.
She's not very little. She's not very light. But I will tell you one thing. She absolutely did not have fun at all. She was, I'm carrying her. She's panting. I don't know why she's panting. I'm carrying her up this 8,000 foot tall sand dune. But she's having a difficult time with it. And then as we were trying to fly the kite, she was busy trying to catch the kite. So it was not an easy feat, to say the least.
Cream.
But yeah, that was it. So next we're going to grab something quick to drink to replenish after that little walk, and then we're gonna pop in over at Kitty Hawk to the Wright Brothers. I think it's called Memorial or something. But just gonna pop in there real quick.
Educate ourselves.
Yeah, my background from the military was aviation, so thought it'd be kind of cool just to see where, I'm assuming it's where the first flight took place. So it'd be pretty cool to see, and we'll take you along. In Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, it's $10 entry per person, but if you have the National Parks Pass, it's free. All right, so this is the strip that they took flight on. So let's go see what that looks like. So right here, December 17th, 1903 was the first flight. And the boulders show what those distances look like. So what we're gonna do is give you a perspective of what that might have looked like. So this is where they took off from. Okay, so this is what the first one might have looked like. And here comes a Chinook. So there you have it.
I like the I don't know if that's the word, the juxtaposition of the history of this field and, like, you know, literally the modern day aircraft that we have. It's pretty dope. Like that big contrast, you know, of history and modern day. It's nice.
So from the glider to the airplane, which I don't know if we got that on video. I'm sure probably when we're doing the flight reenactment you could see it coming in for a landing, to then the helicopter. And let's see, I'm pretty sure off the top of my head that this Chinook was made around I think the Vietnam War. It's about the time it came out. I was a Black Hawk guy. Easy for me to remember when the Black Hawk came out because it was 1977. So there you go.
And that's when you were born.
Yeah. So
also when the first Star Wars movie came out.
I was born to be on a Black Hawk, I guess.
You were born in a very cool year. Mine was Back to the Future, and Like a Virgin, I think, was #1.
As you see by the hat, the coolness is gone now. Now I'm an old, fat, lazy dad